Hello guys, Wise as Serpents here. I'm going to be showing you my Paladin deck and how to build it. This deck has no legendaries currently. I am very new to Hearthstone. I've not put much money into the game at all. Paid for a few arenas. All the decks that I've gotten I've earned either through arena play or through just getting the quests and the gold and the free packs that come along. I think I have maybe 7 or 8 packs opened up to this point, maybe 10. So not a lot. I did create a few cards that are highly sought after. They're just common cards, but they're very good. They work well, and so I'll go over those as well. So this is just going to be a little commentary on how to build this deck, and I'm also going to do some videos on gameplay and strategy throughout this deck. What I've found that there's a lot of decks out there that have a lot of really good cards in it, some legendaries, you know, people that have been playing for a while, and that's great. But if you're like me, you're just into this game, it's new, you want to build a deck that will be very functional for a beginning game and not cost you an arm and a leg, or maybe not cost you anything. You can pretty much build this deck for free with just a little bit of gameplay time. And so let's go ahead and go to the deck. Call the deck Nthul's Surplus Dominion. It's named after a D&D character I played for years, a Paladin. That's what I've called it for right now. This deck is already built. Hand of Protection. We've got 2 Hand of Protections in this deck. Good card. Gives Divine Shield. I have a lot of Divine Shield in this deck. It's very important to keep those characters, those minions alive. Humility. Change a minion's attack to 1. Got 2 of those as well. You can take down a very big creature by putting that down and turn it into a very weak creature. Holy Light, got 2 Holy Lights in there. One is the gold version just because I've leveled up my Paladin. Restore 6 health for 2 mana. Great card in my opinion. It got me out of a lot of binds. The point of this deck is to get out some creatures, to keep them alive, to win the turn each time by having more creatures out than he has, and to keep myself healed. That's what this deck is doing. The Argent Protector, great, gives Divine Shield to another character. Very cheap, 2 summon character. You're getting 4 back for it. Fairy Dragon, I would probably put 2 Fairy Dragons in this deck if I had 2 Fairy Dragons, but I don't. I just have 1, so I'm playing with 1. The Flesh-Eating Ghoul, nice card to get. You're going to lose a lot of your small characters, especially when you're bringing down recruits every time. And so anytime a minion dies, you're gaining a 1 attack, and not a bad card. You're getting 5 back for a summoning cost of 3. I know typically you want double what the summoning cost is, but with his power, it trumps it. 2 Harvest Golems. I did have to create one of these Harvest Golems through the crafting system. You do want 2 Harvest Golems. It's probably the first cards that you want to craft in the game, because what you're getting is 2/3 creature for a summoning cost of 3, and you say, well, you know, the golden rule is summoning cost times 2, you should get that much back, and you're only getting 5 instead of 6. What I mean by that is summoning cost is 3, so times that by 2, you get 6. And then you're talking about what do I get out of it? Well, I get 2 attack and I get 3 defense, so that equals 5. But what you also get is when this creature dies, you get a 2/1 creature that takes its place. So if you add up all of that you're getting 2 plus 2 is 4 on the attack side, and 4 on the defense side when you add the 1 plus the 3. So for a 3 cost, you're getting 8 value. Great card. Scarlet Crusader, kind of the same idea. It comes down with a Divine Shield. So for a 3 cost, you're only getting a 4 payback, but you get that twice because it has to be killed twice. So you're actually getting 8 for 6 once again. Shattered Sun Cleric, one of these guys. It's nice. It's nice to give that friendly minion a +1. Once again, you're getting a total of 5 for a summoning cost of 6, and then you give someone else a 1 and 1, so you're getting 5, 6, 7 for 6. Anytime that you're getting more than double what the cost would be, you are winning. True Silver Champion. This gives your Paladin a awesome sword. Debatable if you could put 2 in here. I've played it with 2. I currently just am running 1. But for a 4 summoning cost, you're getting 4 attack. You're getting 2 restoring health, so you get kind of that 6. You get 2 uses out of it, and you know, it dual purpose. It really can take out most of the annoying creatures in the game, and you're also healing yourself, and you get 2 shots with it. So definitely a great card. I debate all the time if I should be putting 2 in my deck. Blessing of Kings, great, amazing card. You've got to have 2 of these in your deck. You're getting a 4/4 bonus or blessing that you're putting on one of your minions. Takes any minion and makes them very formidable. 2 of those. Consecration, deal 2 damage to all enemies. I can't tell you the number of times that this has been a deciding factor in turning the game back into my favor. And it only does the damage to the enemies. Great. There's a lot of decks out there that bring out a lot of creatures, a lot of small creatures, and this takes care of them. Your Chillwind Yeti, once again, nothing overly special about this card ability-wise. In fact, there's no abilities. But for a summoning cost of 4, you are getting 9 back. And so summoning cost, of course, times 2 would be 8. You're getting 9 for it. And very nice to have that 5 health. Because there's many things that are only going to be able to do 4 or less damage in the game, and not going to be able to kill that with 1 hit. Your Cult Master, you got to be able to draw some cards in your game, and this deck, if it has a weakness, is it doesn't have too many things that are going to draw cards. And so what the Cult Master does is allows you to draw some cards when minions die, and you will have plenty of minions that are dying in this deck. So you want to put him out at a time that he can be protected. Maybe put him out when you can put a Divine Shield on him, or you have some minions with Taunt, so he's just not going to die as soon as you bring him out, because he will be a target. The Shield Masters, I have 2 of these guys. Senjin is great. He gets Taunt, and he has a 3/5, so he's not easily killed with 1 attack, with many minions that have 4 or less attack power. Your Booty Bay Bodyguard, same idea as Senjin, but he has a little bit more attack power. I just needed another character that can do some taunt, and didn't have many 5s, and so he's a pretty good option on 5. This is one that I definitely would replace out, depending on what cards I would get down the road. Your Frostwolf Warlord, you're going to have a lot of creatures down at times. You can bring him down, and you have 3 or 4 creatures on the board. He becomes a 7/7 or an 8/8. For a summoning cost of 5. Stampeding Kodo. This works well with the Humility spell, because you can change any minion's attack to 1. You can bring this guy down, and any minion with 2 or less attack will die. Great card for that reason. Argent Commander, I would have 2 in this deck, almost for sure if I had to. I just don't, and so I'm playing with 1. Serves me well. That charge is great. It can be a great finisher. It can even the odds, kill a creature that he wasn't planning on you be able to get to in a certain turn, and then Divine Shield keeps him alive for a little while at least. Another taunt creature, 6/5. This one you're not getting quite double the summoning cost. If you double that 6, it would be 12. You're only getting 11 back. But it does have taunt, and he's a big creature that late on in the game you're going to need some taunt sometimes to get some big creatures to not attack you and attack someone else. Scrolling down, the final is 2 Guardian of Kings. Your summoning cost is 7, so 14 when you double it, and you're only getting 11 back. But you're getting 6 health restored to your hero late in the game. You typically have taken some damage in this game. 2 of these guys, 2 Holy Lights. You have the ability to heal yourself just on those 4 cards alone. You're talking about 24 extra damage. You almost heal yourself completely back up to full throughout the course of the game. You threw in a couple hits with your sword. What's it called here? The True Silver Champion. And this deck has the ability to basically heal itself completely one time through multiple different cards, which I think is very important in the game. I will show you some gameplay of this deck. Remember, this deck is not the best that it can be with all the strong, powerful cards that you can get in the game. I will be updating this deck as it goes, but my goal for this YouTube channel and for some commentary that I'm doing here on Hearthstone is to have kind of like a everyman deck. Somebody that you and me, just starting the game, not wanting to put a lot of money into the game right off the bat, can build a deck and can be very successful with it. I've been quite successful with this deck. I'm up to rank 19. Won many more games than I've lost. I'm sure as I get higher in the rank, it will become less and less efficient without getting some legendaries in this deck and some more rares and the like. But for now, it's working very well, and until I decide to invest some actual cash into this game, probably not going to have a lot of those amazing cards. So I'm pretty happy with this deck for where it's at and for what I'm doing. I will do some updates as I update this deck to show you what I've taken out, what I've put it in, and follow along in the gameplay to see how this deck is played. And I will do commentary as I'm playing, give you some strategy tips that can help you to get up the rank ladder and get towards that rank 1 that we're all looking towards in each season. So great talking to you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please like it and follow me for more strategy and tips from a player that's just starting out and is learning along with you. And so I'll try to put everything in layman's terms, bring it down to a level that we can all understand, and hopefully we can grow and learn about this amazing fun game called Hearthstone together. Wise as Serpents signing out. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.